Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Cryptosphere. This is Cryptogenic coming at you. Today is Monday, September 25th at 6:55 a.m. here in sunny California. I've got just a few minutes. I thought I would jump on a live here, and I'm going to compare the Bitcoin and BCH price charts here just for a moment to talk about what are the buy levels for these two charts. And I think we're in an interesting place in the market right now. I think we're actually getting ready to see a market bounce. And so let's take a look at that. I think we're going to start with the Bitcoin price chart and then go to BCH after that and compare the two and see what we get. Good morning, RW. Yes, here we go. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. And anybody else joining, would you do me a favor and drop me a line and say hello and let me know that you with me. All right, here we go. This is my Bitcoin dashboard. I got my weekly chart, my daily chart, and my 4-hour chart, which I toggle between 4 hours and 1 hour. If we just get rid of the RSI here and drill down into this daily chart, there's a couple things that I want you to see. Number one, we're in a channel, and it's somewhat of an ascending channel, but it's really more flat. It's really more like a consolidation region. All right, so we're kind of consolidating in this region. And the big question is, are we going to capitulate beneath this level of support? If so, we're going to collapse all the way down to this level of support. Then the next question would be, are we going to capitulate beneath this level of support? If so, we're going to collapse all the way down to this level of support. So notice this level of support here on the daily is about 20 grand. And this one here on the weekly is about 16 grand. You all know my thoughts on this. I think we're going down to 16 grand. I've been saying that for multiple months now. And I could be wrong, but that's what I think. And I have my reasons for believing so. I think it'd be the healthiest for the market. I am not a bear. I consider myself to be neither a bull nor a bear. But ultimately, I'm bullish. Ultimately, I believe in $100,000 Bitcoin, $150,000 Bitcoin. I believe in a multi-trillion-dollar crypto market. And matter of fact, actually, maybe I could be considered more of a bull than a bear, because in the past people have criticized me for being overly optimistic about, I've said things in previous videos like, wait till there's a $100 trillion crypto market. People say there's not that much money in the world. But, I mean, we'll talk about that in another video. First thing I just want us to see is that we've got support here at this buy order. We've got this buy order block here, this bullish volumetric buy order block. And it looks like we're coming down to test the top of this bullish volumetric buy order block on the daily chart. And we got rejected here in this bearish volumetric buy order block. So basically all that's been happening here is we're just consolidating within this region, and we're going to continue to consolidate between these two blocks until one of the blocks is absorbed, when all of the orders are absorbed. So if the sell orders are absorbed before the buy orders are absorbed, we come up, we grab some sell orders. We go down, we grab some buy orders. We come up, we grab some sell orders. We come down, we grab some buy orders. We come up and we absorb all of the sell orders here. Then we puncture this region and we come into this sell order block. And now the support is down here. So we come down here and grab some buy orders. And we come up here and hit some more sell orders. And if we come down here and by then we've consumed or absorbed all of the buy orders in this block, then that puts us way down into this order block. So basically, when you're looking at the width of these order blocks, you're looking at the volume within. And just looking at this structure here, it looks to me like the bearish volumetric order blocks exceed the bullish at this level. It simply means that there is more money waiting to push us down than waiting to push us up. The money waiting to push us up is here. So when we get down to the $20,000 level, then we have to see Will new order blocks appear here? Or are there going to be, is there going to be a new war at this level? Or do we have to come all the way up here and come back down? And in other words, is the warfare going to continue between these two levels now? Okay. So we'll have to just kind of see how that turns out once. And, I could be wrong. Maybe there's more money coming in here and it will break us through these bearish order blocks. But what it just looks like at this point is that we're going to be breaking down from here after a considerable amount of consolidation, because there's a considerable amount of money waiting in this region here, and it's not going to be broken down instantly. The other hand, where's my tools? I have trouble finding my tools these days. If we can set a measured objective for the breakdown, if we do break down from here. Yep, the measured objective takes us right down to the bottom of this order block. So once we capitulate beneath this order block, my target is going to be about $20,000 basically. And so but it's going to take a while. It's not going to be quick. It's going to take a while. Now, if we drill down to the 4-hour chart, any minute I got to leave to take my daughter to school, so keep that in mind. If I have to jump out of here, I'm going to jump over to BCH in a second. But if I take a look at the 4-hour chart, first thing I see is that we are oversold in the RSI, and we've bounced there. Now, we could get one more plunge and have some bullish divergence in the RSI and grab some of the orders in this order block here before we start making our way up. But very soon we're going to get a bounce in the market. This order block will be consumed pretty quick. We may get rejected there and come down a little, but the bounce from here should take us back up into this 27,000 range. Okay. And we'll get rejected here at this 27,000 range. Really, what it seems to me is that this is going to be the war. This consolidation range between $25,000 and $27,000, basically, that's going to be where the battle transpires in the short term. Whereas on the daily, 25 and 30. So it's a little bit higher on the daily. So in other words, all we're looking at on the 4 hours is what we see on the daily between this range, these two ranges here. So we're simply drilling in and kind of looking at it. Does that make sense? Anybody else with me? Eddie Lance, what's up, dog? Immortal D, it could break the level and go further down too. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. And in the long run, that's what I anticipate. In the long run, that's honestly what I anticipate, is that we break the level and go down. But we'll keep watching it to see. So I'm watching both the patterns, but I'm also watching the order blocks. All right, now let's take a look at the BCH chart and see what we got here. If you take a look at the daily chart, the BCH daily chart, you see what I'm saying? The money is waiting down here under $100, which is somewhat scary, is it not? The money on the daily chart, compare that to BTC, where on the daily chart, we're in the money right now. Meaning there's a volumetric bullish order block right where we're waiting right now, right where we are right now. And then there's a 20% drop and there's another one waiting. When you take a look at the BCH chart, on the daily, the next order block is not for another 50%. So BCH, and we've known this is not new. BCH is definitely far more volatile than the other price charts. But the beautiful thing is that there is money. This is a huge volumetric order block. There's money waiting here. There's a lot of money waiting here. And so what I think would be best, okay, first let's drill down into the 4-hour chart and see what we're looking at here. So on the 4-hour chart, it looks to me like there's going to be this battle between, so let's say we get rejected there. We come down into this order block and we break through this one. we come down into this one, and there's a war here. We break down into this one, and maybe that's what it takes for us to capitulate down. But in the short term, what you see when you see these order blocks is that there's money waiting here. Unlike there's other charts where it's just amazing to me, there's no money waiting. I think Dogecoin is one of them, where you look at their daily chart for Dogecoin, and just below where we are, you got a volumetric order block, and all of this red above it. You got huge bearish order blocks. They're like a bearish order blockade waiting. And underneath it, there's no money waiting, no interest. No interest in buying Dogecoin at lower levels, at this moment at least. Doesn't mean the interest will never return. It just means it's not there right now, right? And I'm looking at several charts like that where it's like, man, where's the money? Where's the money? And so, what am I at? BCH. Where's BCH? Let's go back to BCH. So there's money here. There's money waiting in this chart. But the buy level for me for BCH is right down here, about $100, a little over $100. So if I were to put some buy orders for BCH, my money says it's going down. However, there's substantial money here. Substantial money here. I mean, this is almost, so let's say we get all the way up here. Let's say we get here and we come down. There's enough money here to break through this order block here. In other words, the bullish volume down here exceeds the bearish volume up here. I mean, you're talking about pretty much clear skies from $100. You're talking about a 200% pump almost automatically. And that kind of, once we break through these levels here, we break past this premium level here. The sky's the limit for what BCH can do. So I think BCH will be a good buy, but I'm not buying it higher than $112. Just personally. I could be completely wrong, and it never comes back down there. But if that's the case, I just don't buy anymore. For me, that's fine. I'm willing not to buy anymore, but I anticipate that's the level. All right, guys, that's all I got today. That's all I got time for. I got to take my daughter to school. It's about a little more than an hour drive to her school, and we do it every morning. So thought I would jump on here real quick and just say hi to you folks and just give you a little bit of a market update. God bless each and every one of you. Have a wonderful day. May the joy of the Lord be your strength. Hey, I got some resources on AI coming out. Actually, some stuff that I produced before going into the hospital in June and just haven't gotten around to releasing it yet. So drop me a line if you're interested in AI. I got a video that I produced called How AI is like Bitcoin. It's a comparison of the whole AI revolution and the whole crypto revolution. And I believe it's an interesting perspective. And I also have a process coming out for helping you get your feet wet with AI, specifically with ChatGPT, because I use it every day for everything. All right. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, just giving you my thoughts and my perspectives on what's happening in the market. Thank each and every one of you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Remember that everything I do is designed to provide you with resources that enable you to sleep in peace every night, wake in joy every morning, and walk in love every day. With that being said, this is Cryptogenic, signing out.